Welcome back, boys and girls, to another exciting Wi-Fi battle, and this one's against Mattylishus, and it took place on my live stream. It's going to be a standard OU match, and this actually gives me an opportunity to do something that I wanted to do for quite some time. That is test out the newest Pokemon to be released, and that is Zeraora. And it is blazingly fast. It is a incredibly fast Pokemon. And that's pretty much its defining characteristic, but it has a lot of other fun things too. I mean, it has Volt Absorb its ability, so that electric immunity. And I'm gonna just go ahead and play with my own. I didn't really look at any sets before I put one together, so I'm gonna give it a try. This Pokemon came out like 2 or maybe 3 weeks ago now, so I'm sure you've all seen a battle with it before. But you know, I'm a little late to the party as usual. But I tried to go for an air balloon set, being that its only weakness is ground, so I figured it'd be good. Plus, it gets access to acrobatics, which is cool. So that's what I'm doing. To the actual battle, I'm going to go ahead and lead Scizor. He's going to lead Tapu Fini. Obviously, this is not a very good, lead for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and U-turn away. He's going to taunt me, I guess, afraid that I might set up Swords Dance or something, but honestly, this would not be a very wise thing to do. Either way, I'm just going to go to my Zeraora, which is the Pokemon I was talking about earlier. And, yeah, I'm just going to go for, I mean, this is a physical Pokemon, so I'm just going to go for its signature move, the Plasma Fist. Now, this Tapu Fini is clearly physically bulky, because it actually takes this very well. It's 100 base power, but it's physical, and clearly it's probably max defense Tapu Fini. He's just going to go for the Moonblast. He did see my air balloon, so he wants to pop it, and I'm like, okay, that's okay. Because now I'm going to get boosted acrobatics, and nothing really outspeeds Zeraora without a Scarf, so that's the nice thing about it. I don't think anything in this tier can without a Scarf. I could be wrong. But I don't think they're really... I can't think of anything. But anyway, so he's going to go into his Thundurus now, which does obviously have Volt Absorb as well. That's a good move. And now he's just going to go ahead and U-turn, and I think I stay in. I don't know... I think I go for a... Actually, I think I go for a Fire Punch, so it ends up working out. I didn't really know what else to do, but I went for the Fire Punch, and it ended up working out because Steelix comes out, and I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and save this thing for later. Just going to go on to my Garchomp, because... This is just Bulk Chomp with Stealth Rocks. I figure if he wants to set up Stealth Rocks, I can set up too. It ends up being a Mega Steelix, so you don't really see that very often in OU, so that's kind of cool. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake, which is stabbed, but thanks to me running bulky Garchomp, it's not going to do a whole lot. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for my own Earthquake because it is super effective against him, so instead of going for the Stealth Rock right off the bat, I just want to get damage on the Steelix. I still kind of think he's going to go for Stealth Rocks. Instead, he goes for a Roar. So, I'm not entirely sure what he's predicting there. I'm going to get sent into Blazefalon, and he's just going to retreat. He doesn't want to stay in against this guy and just go back into his Tapu Fini as he gets the Misty Surge up again. And that's okay, because I actually go for a Shadow Ball, because I didn't think he would stay in, and I think Shadow Ball would kill the Steelix anyway. So that's pretty rad, because I'm going to be able to take this thing out. He doesn't see the Life Orb, and I'm actually going to be Firium Z. So that's pretty cool. In fact, I kind of like it because a lot of people see the Life Orb or choice sets for Blazefalon and completely forget and make the assumption that I'm Scarfed or something, because he goes into Tapu Bulu thinking that I'm locked in a Shadow Ball and that he can probably take one, but no sir. I'm going to go ahead and pop off my Firium Z, and this is actually a Z Mind Blown. Obviously Mind Blown, its signature move, isn't fantastic because it does 50% recoil, but when combined with a Z Crystal, it does a ton of damage, and now I'm sitting at +2 special attack, which is amazing. But he's going to go into Latios, and these things are usually Scarfed, so I should have expected this thing to be Scarfed, and I was probably thought this thing was Scarfed, but I'm stupid and just keep Blazefalon in. I figured I have +2 special attack. I was going to go for the Shadow Ball and hope that he doesn't kill me, but he does. But the good thing is, though, that after that Draco Meteor, this thing's at -2, and I know that it's Scarfed. It's not going to do a whole lot to my Azumarill. This is going to be actually Choice Band Azumarill. So I'm just going to go click on the Waterfall. I know he's going to switch, and indeed he does, and it pretty much obliterates that Thundurus, so that's cool. And now he's going to go back into his Latios. Waterfall is resisted by Latios, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out, and I don't want to take a Draco Meteor. Obviously, I can't take a Draco Meteor on that, but I don't want to lose my Azumarill because it's just so useful later. So I'm just going to go into my Tangrowth now, and yeah. This Latios actually is not. Why did I say this Latios was Scarfed? No, this thing is Life Orbed, my friends. So I'm going to redact that. So anyway, this is a Life Orb thing. It outspeeds Blazefalon anyway, I guess. But that's fine. I'm just going to go to my Tangrowth because it's obviously an Assault-vested Pokemon and it's great physical defense as well. Now he is going to pop off the Draco Meteor, though, and that will kill my Assault-Vest Tangrowth. So This Latios is doing work for him, unfortunately, and it's going to cost me my Tangrowth. But in comes my Zeraora again, which, like I said, outspeeds everything, so I feel confident I can just kill it now. I think I just go for the Acrobatics this turn, because it doesn't miss. So, yeah, unfortunately it goes into Steelix, though. So that's not great. And I'm not, like, 100% sure Fire Punch will kill at this point, because Mega Steelix is, like, Mega Steelix and stuff. So I'm like, screw it, let's go into Garchomp. I don't want to lose my Zeraora, so yeah, he's going to go ahead and EQ me, which, like I said, I take that pretty well, and obviously I can EQ him back, which will kill him. Unfortunately, he does go back in this Latios again, so this Latios is actually kind of being really annoying to me. So yeah, it's going to dodge that EQ, and he's going to send a Draco Meteor my way, and that will kill my Garchomp, although I knew that he would do that, but I think that he might die to his Life Orb, so I'm okay with that. If he doesn't, I can just go right back in my Zeraora. Oh no, I knocked off the Life Orb. I really need to pay attention better. So yeah, he won't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go Acrobatics this thing now. And that will take out the Latios, so that's cool, and I'm done with that thing. He's gonna go into Chansey, which he had in the back this whole game, oddly. And I did bring Close Combat on this thing. I'm hoping that it's enough to 2-hit KO, and indeed it is, which is actually pretty impressive. There are some Pokemon that fail to 2-hit KO Blissey, even with a Fighting-type move, but not Zeraora. He doesn't have the best attacking stats, 112 base attack, but it's serviceable enough. And I think I go for the Plasma. I don't know why I went for the Plasma Fist. I think because I thought he might try to, like, PP stall Close Combat. So I switched it up, and then it ended up being bad for me because he wished on this Steelix, which sucks. So that was a really great play for him, and I'm just going to take the damage on the Steelix. I need to wither it back down, and unfortunately it's going to cost me my Zeraora, but I do believe I can still take care of these guys with the Azumarill, because I still have my Choice Band Azumarill, and I don't even care how much defense you have, Steelix. You're not going to be taking a Pure Power Choice Banded Waterfall well at all. In fact, you're dead, so bye-bye, Steelix. And, of course, Chansey is not going to be able to take that either. So, good game there, Mattylishus. It's actually a pretty fun battler. I think we battled a couple times now on my Twitch live stream. But yeah, he's pretty cool, and thanks for the match. So today's question of the day is going to be, how do you feel about the new Pokemon Zeraora? I think it is still currently only legal in OU, but there are some talks that its usage might drop down to UU. It'd be interesting. I almost have to believe with 143 base speed, if it ever drops to UU, it'll probably end up going BL, but I think it has some uses in OU. Because, like I said, it outspeeds the whole tier without a Scarf. And you can do some interesting things with it. Obviously, Choice Band is popular, I think. I kind of like the idea of the set I ran, the Air Balloon. I mean, it's not the most bulky thing, so obviously being able to dodge Ground Moves at night and then getting the boosted Acrobatics is kind of nice. So, yeah, leave a comment about that. And, you know, what set you have toyed around with or would like to toy around with. So leave a comment about that and see you guys again next time. Later.